Leon, we're down here at Terry Spencer's, what is it, Boxing Academy?
Yeah.
What's the amateur club called here?
Title shot.
Title shot, that's it, yeah. But I just called with your opponent, Jake Barton. Preparation seems to be going really well for him. How preparation's going for you, mate?
All good, mate, same as always. Start ramping things up now, get the sparring in.
I won't forget, I think it's 4 weeks tomorrow, not tomorrow, 4 weeks on Saturday.
4 weeks and 2 days, yeah.
Yeah, but it's not, last time it was an eliminator when you fought one another. I think it's, what, about 10 months ago, 11 months time.
Basically a year ago,
So going back to that then, why are you, because he's had one little outing, and there was talk about this rematch happening, I think it was in November, I think, I'm not sure exactly, but it didn't happen. But now it's happening now, 17th of February, we're at the Grand Central Hall, where you're looking to pick up your first title.
Yes, all goes to plan. I'll have my first title in 4 weeks' time, so yeah, something to look forward to.
We were just talking before, and I was saying, going into the last fight with Jake, which was an eliminator for Mickey Allison's title, which is relinquished now. So hence you two are fighting for it again. But going into that fight, I think you were a slight underdog. But because of your performance last time, because you stopped him in the third round, a spectacular left hook, I think you're going into this fight as a big favourite. And not only just a big favourite because of that, but you've moved right up the rankings. I think you're number 13 in the country, and I think you're perhaps the youngest kid there or thereabouts at top 15. You're the youngest kid in there because you're 23 years old.
Yeah.
You must be really content with where your career's going so far.
I'm happy, yeah, but you know, I don't take too much out of the rankings, like, but yeah,
well,
things are going well.
I was just looking there because you're 13. The Olympic gold medalist Ben Whittaker is just below you, and Mickey, whose title it was, who you're fighting for, he's just one place above you. But Jake's dropped right down the rankings. I think he's just in the 30s somewhere down the line. So it's a must-win fight for Jake. But yourself, it's, you know, I know you've got to win it because you want to go on to bigger and better levels. But there's time for you. If it doesn't go your way. It's weird because how do you feel about this? You're going into a fight now where you're a huge favourite. Is that daunting, or because you've got a lot to live up to now?
Yeah, nothing changes though. The only difference from last time is that there's the title on the line, so it's a bit more exciting. Maybe there's a bit more motivation there because it's not just an eliminator. But other than that, just the same.
Yeah.
Same as always.
Well, like I say, it's a good fight to start the VIP shows. We started really early. The 17th of February is early for us. Normally it's March. And if you do win this title, it makes for an exciting 2024 for you.
Yeah, it's going to be a big year. Because everything goes to plan. We're hoping we get a fight for the English later on in the year, hopefully, if everything goes to plan. So.
And are you happy because it was a big jump up last time? I think you'd only done a couple of 6-rounders.
Yeah.
So you were jumping from 6 to 10. You've had, even though it went in 3, at least you prepared for a 10-rounder. This is you preparing now for your second 10-rounder.
Yeah, I mean,
Have you noticed any difference? Because when you do prepare for a 10-round, you do become a different fighter.
Yeah, I mean, for the last fight I had with Jake, we both only really had 2 weeks notice till it was like fully confirmed, so we didn't really have the full camp anyway for the 10 rounds, whereas this time we've both got more time, so if anything we're both more prepared.
So I presume you're like Jake, you didn't really have too much of a Christmas and a New Year for you?
I still enjoyed the Christmas, yeah. I'm always training anyway, so it's not like I had to dig any deeper. I was still training hard. But yeah, all good.
And Teddy's just come back because he's been over. Is it Australia?
He's been on a cruise, yeah. I don't know. I'm sure he was in Jamaica at one point as well. yeah, he's had a nice little breakaway. He needed it. Back today, so.
Right, so this is where the proper final few hard weeks of training goes. And what have you got set up? Who have you got sparring? Anyone?
We've not got anything penciled in as of yet, but I've got sparring again this Saturday, just the lads in house. Hopefully get a couple of outside sparring in next week, and just planning it. We planned it all this weekend, I think, so get some good spars in. Who
have you been, before camp, before it was happening, because you know, like you say, you're always in the gym. Who have you been moving around with? Have you moved around with any good kids that gives you the confidence that if you come through this fight on the 17th, then those levels that you're looking to go to, you can reach?
Yeah, so I think my last spar a few weeks ago, which was with Jack Cullen. I've done a lot of rounds with Jack Cullen recently.
Oh, right. Who fights this weekend?
Yeah.
In his first defence of his British and Commonwealth super middleweight title.
Yeah, he's on fire, Jack, at the moment, like, so been getting a good few rounds with him. Who else have we been sparring, man? My head's gone, I don't even know. But there's more names. Yeah. Terry's the best person to ask for that, but yeah.
How does it work then? Does Terry tell you what you're in for, or if you go and sparring someone, does he tell you you're sparring, or does he just take you down there and say you're sparring him, or whatever?
Well, yeah. Everyone in this gym knows I'm not the best of brains. I just if I'm not in the gym, I just completely switch off from boxing. So they do all the planning. My coaches, Terry, Jamie, and I just do what they do basically.
I've said, I think you're 6-1 now, eh, with 2 KOs.
I think so. Yeah.
Who's a kid? In fact, you made your debut against a good friend of mine now, Seamus Devlin, wasn't you?
Yeah.
And I think you actually were the first man to put him over, because it was his debut as well, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And I think it took about another 40 odd fights before someone did that again.
Oh, was it? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a tricky operator, Seamus. Yeah.
But as we can see now when you're talking, you're a very relaxed person, you're very chilled out, you don't seem to get too flustered with anything. But you are very explosive in the ring. Even though you might not do too much sometimes, but then when you do something, it's like, boom. You remind me a bit of Jack Cattrall at times, like I say, that left hook of yours. Suddenly you think you're safe, but next minute, boom. You're landing and you don't miss when you throw.
Yeah, well, I'll take that, yeah.
Nice little smile there. Yeah. So you're confident then for the 17th?
Confident, yeah. Like I said, I know the last interview I had said, I know Jake's going to be a lot better this time, but it's the same with me as well. So it should be.
Do you feel you're better? Because winning a fight like that was the other fights that you had previously, you meant to win. Those learning fights that your coaches and your managers get for you.
Yeah.
But that was a genuine 50-50. Well, it wasn't even 50. Like I said, it was probably a 60-40 fight in favour of Jake, because he was slightly more experienced for you. Do you take a lot of confidence from that? Because that was your first real test that you passed with flying colours.
It's not necessarily that I take confidence from it. It's just it's nothing. I was confident before I went into that fight anyway, so it's not like it was a surprise or anything like that. It's the plan's still the same. Just keep moving forward, keep going up them levels, up them rankings, keep getting better every camp.
Do you feel like you're getting better now with every camp?
Yeah.
Can you feel the difference? I mean, it'd be nice if Terry was here, we could ask him. Yeah. But he's obviously the man who knows more than anyone. But do you feel like there's things that you've been working on that you're pulling off in sparring easier now?
Well, yeah, definitely. Like I said, the older I get, the more I'm maturing, the more experience I'm getting as well. So it's just the more you're boxing, the better you're going to get with it. Simple as that. So of course, every camp, I am going to get that little bit better. Whether it's, I don't know, it could be something individually, it could be defence, could be punching, could be feet movement. But there's definitely always little improvements every single time.
Well, listen, it was a fine performance from yourself last time out, and I'm genuinely excited. It's a great way to kickstart the VIP shows.
Yes.
With a fantastic top of the bill, and we're going up against Usyk and Tyson, aren't we?
Yeah.
So,
but that is that showing in it as well. So
there,
can watch the show, can watch that after it.
Well, they get two title fights for the price of one, don't they?
Yeah.
One of you is going to be sitting watching that fight with a big smile on your face. Is that going to be you?
I'm hoping so, yeah. Confident, yeah. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Well, what we're going to do is we're going to catch up with you about once all the hard work's done. Maybe the Monday of fight week. We'll have a little sit down and we'll get. I think we're going to get Sam Maxwell to chair you two having a chat one on. He can find out how camp's gone, and you can both look at one another and see who wins. Do you take anything from that? Because I don't believe much in it, but you know, a lot of people, oh, he looked away and he did that.
I don't know. I don't take too much notice of it, to be honest. Life's busy, so. You
know what I like about it, but Jake's very similar as well. You're both very honest fighters, and you don't need to. When it's a good fight, you don't need to tell anyone. And I know this perhaps might not be. If you look at black and white, it's perhaps not a good fight because of the way you finished it last time. But prior to the finish, it was developing to a really good fight, wasn't it?
Yeah, the pace it was going, it was never going to go the 10 round. Like I said, we were both just landing bombs on each other, man. So the pace it was at, I don't think it was ever going to go to 10 rounds.
So I presume you take from that is you've got to be on your top form then?
Yeah, definitely. Like I said, I know he's going to be more prepared, so do I.
Right, well listen, good luck for the 17, good luck with the rest of the camp. We'll see you the week before, and I'll just say may the best man win.
Yes, thanks very much.
Leon, you take care, mate.
You too, mate.
Bye.
Cheers.
For all boxing info, news and latest interviews, amateur and pro, across the north, click and subscribe. VIP Boxing Promotions. Also Twitter, Instagram and Facebook.